Greetings. Your time isn't gonna be now.
If you are Superman, say hello to Kryptonite.
Your time is never.
We're joined here by Bryce to talk about WWE. Bryce, thanks very much for taking the time to talk to us. What are you guys showing at Gamescom?
So, it's obviously, for a lot of people, it's the first time they've seen WWE. It's the first game we've put out. The big feature this year, at least for the single-player story mode, is the 30 Years of Wrestlemania. So we liken that to the Jordan Challenge from NBA in some ways, right? So it's a really cool mode. It's over 45 of the greatest WrestleMania matches in one mode. So as part of that, you get to play with the greatest roster ever assembled from anything WWE. So guys like Hulk Hogan, the Macho Man, Randy Savage, the Ultimate Warrior, Stone Cold Steve Austin, our cover guy. This is The Rock this year. And then you've got the biggest stars from today like John Cena and CM Punk.
Now, you'll be replaying those matches that we saw in the WrestleMania, yes. Can you also take those wrestlers, those iconic wrestlers, and just wrestle them outside the actual WrestleMania mode?
Yeah, actually you can. So within the WrestleMania mode itself, you have to win the matches as the guys did back in the day. When you do that, you get to unlock a whole bunch of really cool stuff. So there's like 380 unlockable items in the game. So between playable characters or gear or your arenas, even things like historical photos or videos. But when you unlock those items, you then get to use them throughout the rest of the game. So you unlock a playable character, say it's Hulk Hogan. You can then put him in a match against John Cena and have your own fantasy dream match within the game.
How do you decide which WrestleMania matches you guys were going to pick to put in the game?
So we have a lot of people on our team, whether it's in marketing, publishing, development. So we look at those lists. We work with WWE also, and together we vet out which matches to feature in the game.
Can we sort of talk briefly about the transfer, so to speak, from THQ to here? I mean, how's that been?
I mean, I'm a transfer. I'm a transfer. Edis is a transfer also. There's a lot of a lot of people that work on the franchise have a lot of great experience with it. Whether again on publishing or development side. So we have a group in Los Angeles that is comprised of a lot of former THQ employees that worked on this franchise. The studio that we work with, Ukes, is the developer of the game, and then we work very closely. We're kind of like a subsection of 2K up in Novato, next to San Francisco, where headquarters is. So the transition was, it was probably as smooth as it could have been. Everyone between Ukes and I think 2K or Take-Two and WWE all together made sure that it was the best possible transition we could all have.
I was going to say it's important to keep that legacy, to have those people that have stuck with the franchise for so long and know it inside out.
Yeah, it's definitely, you have a lot of good experience there, but at the same time, I think looking forward, right, and at 2K, I think we're all very excited about the prospects for the future, right? You look at what 2K has been able to accomplish with NBA, the quality of that product from the gameplay to the presentation and everything about it. I mean, it's kind of like the pinnacle of sports games, really, right? So I think we're really excited to see what that can do to the WWE product every year.
I mean, that's where you're bringing this into, that you're bringing into the sort of 2K sports line. And is that how you're advertising it? I mean, are you trying a different strategy in advertising it to consumers? Or are you thinking more just about, again, legacy of those fans that have been with the series since the start?
No, I think, we always want our longtime consumers, or our hardcore guys that have been there every single year. We definitely always look to hear their feedback and make sure that the product is, what they want to play every single year. We are always looking at ways to bring in new fans as well, right? So I think the concept this year, right, 30 Years of Mania, I think everybody, a large number of people, right, in the U.S., UK, wherever, grew up and at some point dabbled in WWE, right? So, some guys came in with Hogan, left, came back with Austin, left, might come back now with themselves or with their kids through John Cena, right? So I think, definitely we with this concept, we think we have something that'll hit a large range of fans, and hardcores and more casual fans alike.
Were you out at SummerSlam yourself?
I was at SummerSlam. It was a very busy weekend. Yeah, it was in our backyard though, so in LA, so that was good.
I was going to say that. Do you guys find that sort of reinvigorates you? Obviously, it's a very hard process getting these games out and everything like that, but with such an energetic, entertaining sort of event, such as SummerSlam, WrestleMania, etc., do you guys go along to these just as sort of, right, get the energy back, get the flow back?
Yeah, I think it's always fun to work with something tied to live events, I think because the team is in LA, or the core team that works in the game is in Los Angeles, it's always a good thing to bring them to the shows so that not only can they see the product live at least once a year, but it is a fun event for everybody. Because most of the guys that work on the team, they're all big fans, right? So, Ukes comes in from Japan. We have corporate people come in from other parts of the country. We have, 2K folks come down from Nevada as well. So, it's definitely fun to go to the events still. Because in the end, we're all just fans.
And everyone's rocking the replica belts while they're in the crowd.
Some people are definitely rocking at least one replica title.
Okay, well, sort of wrapping up there. I mean, what have you guys got left to do? What's the roadmap for the months ahead?
Well, this game comes out November 1st over here in Europe, and between now and then we have a lot of work to do still. The game's still being worked on, and then we have a lot of work to do on the marketing, publishing side, right? We have half or more of a roster that still needs to be revealed. We need to reveal the WrestleMania matches, the other game modes, some new stuff this year we haven't talked about yet. So we'll be really busy with that until we're out the door in November or early November. And then the WWE tour is over here right around the same time all across Europe in late October and November. So we have a lot of work to do in conjunction with those events.
1